Okay, so let's get the general idea here. In the month of May, we have two major players here. Now, our two main characters here are the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Now, this may be you, and this may be your significant other or the other person, whoever you're involved with, or this may be the other person and this may be you. You need to figure out who is who. So let's start off with the King of Wands. Now, the King of Cups, sorry. The King of Cups is the King of Hearts. He rules the water realm. So you may be dealing with Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Or you may be embodying this energy. Now, the King of Cups is a person that is very well seated, as you can see in this image. They are seated in their emotions. That is where they draw their authority from. This is their superpowers, their emotions. So they are very well in tuned with the emotional realm. They also may be ruled by their emotions. So this is talking about a person that is being affected in their day-to-day life by their emotions. Their emotions rule their life, their actions, the way that they take decisions, so on and so forth. Now, while they're being ruled by this emotional watery realm, because it is so intense, they may tend to have certain addictions, because sometimes the love may be too strong, or the pain may be too strong, or whatever it is that they are feeling is overpowering them. So they need some external substance like cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, watching media, TV, consumption. It's like they use consumption of a certain thing as to numb themselves out, because their emotions can sometimes be very powerful. Yeah, and they don't like to feel this. You can see the blue in his garments here. So this may be a person that sometimes gets the blues. So you know if this is you or the other person. And the other character that we are dealing with here is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a very expansive, explosive king. Okay, King of Wands refers to a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so they are a very fiery person. They are a very capable ruler, because wands usually rule action, like intended action, exerting willpower on the exterior. So this is a go-doer. It's a very capable person. Very fiery, very feisty, very sexy type of person. They're also a very good, they're very passionate, maybe even in a sensual, sexual way. This is very fiery, very passionate. This is very emotional. So if you would take a moment to see, this is a slower person that takes their emotion into consideration, and they're very soft, gentle. they may express their sexuality in a very emotional, slow way. And this person here is very trigger happy. They're almost like a powder keg with their passion, with their love, with everything. This is a bit slower. This is very fast action here. So we have these two characters for the month of May. So I'm thinking it's you and another person here. I'm just gonna refer to the two, okay? And you need to figure out who you are and who the other person is. Now, the King of Cups is sitting here in his emotion, maybe having like a party being thrown. So he's there with the cup in his hand. You know, it may represent a person that has their heart on their sleeves. They're open with their emotion. This is a very jolly person, like a Santa Claus type of a person, in the idea that many people come to the King of Cups for emotional guidance and advice. Now, while he's having his party here or drinking away his sorrows or whatever the King of Cups is doing, the King of Wands sends this representative of his here with the Six of Wands. So, the Six of Wands here, it's like the King of Wands is sending out this travel party here to speak to the King of Cups' party about what intentions does the King of Wands have. It's like sending this diplomatic party to present to everyone like the beautiful ideas and intentions of this person over here. And while they're gathering quite a number of followers here, because everyone is like picking up their wands and they're following this person. I'm sorry, I have a really serious cough from from last month up until now. It still hasn't gone away. Now, they may be prophesizing about beautiful things, about having peace among the two kingdoms. The King of Wands may be presenting themselves in this form to the King of Cups' followers, family, friends, close ones, and everyone is routing for this King of Wands, because they usually know how to represent themselves, and they have a great gathering because they're charming. They're very charming with their words. This may be a false prophet. They may be saying good things or bad things. The thing is that they're having a great number of followers here, maybe even from the King of Cups' friends or close ones. Now, he has here a bird on his shoulder, so it may be a sign that this King of Wands is either divinely guided or they are very in tune with the divine. So while this thing is going on, the King of Cups is sitting on his throne, just looking at this person. And the King of Cups knows the true nature of the King of Wands, because one is water and one is fire. And when the two come together, it's like this twin flame type of situation. They're opposite. They're opposite to one another here, and opposite attract each other. Why? Because they're so different from each other, and they have a lot of knowledge to serve to one another. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is the King of Cups is sitting here listening to whatever great intentions or preach is being held here on the account of the King of Wands. And after hearing all of this, it's like the Ace of Swords somehow cuts this reading into two parts. Ace of Swords is the ultimate truth, cutting to the chase, cutting to the heart of the matter. This is the ultimate truth that is being served here, and I think is being served by the King of Cups, because he is also holding this trident here, which has a pointy end, and the sword is the air element, and he's gonna reveal some things, okay? It may be you, because you usually serve justice. Libra deals with justice. And 2 seconds, yeah. You're a cardinal masculine sign, so it's normal for you to cut to the chase. It's like, okay, I have been listening to this preacher over here who is not an equal to everyone, because you see, some people here are naive, they're like kids, and they will be gathering around this guru, the spiritual teacher, for any sorts of reasons. It's like they don't know better. So yeah, but here it's, you cut this person down to size, okay? The King of Cups is sitting on his throne. Yes, he is in his water realm over here, but this person is somehow elevated in the eyes of others. And by serving this truth, this person here gets cut down to size. Like, I understand what diplomatic actions you're trying to do here, and how it will be amazing if the two would work together. Yes, it will be, but let's not get a bit inflated here, because this person is the King of Wands is a person who is trigger happy, who has a problem sometimes with their ego. They have a great heart. They actually do, but sometimes they get too inflated, too inflammable, okay? So you need to cut this helium balloon created over here, okay? Like, cut to the chase. What is the thing? The King of Cups is going to use his trident to cut this out. And although maybe the King of Wands set out with great intentions, their way of attracting the King of Cups' followers is not okay. It's like, I have my shop here and you have your shop here, and you're trying to advertise here near my shop, taking my people, my clients, my friends, my family. If you're dealing with this in a love situation, if your partner is somehow trying to make those close to you take their side, that's a very shady thing to do. Because your friends, your family, anyone should take your part. Yes, they can discuss with you different aspects of the truth of this Ace of Swords here. Yes, but no one is allowed to come and take a close one to you and make schemes and plans and talk about how they have this great intentions for your life, and they will marry you and make you a real man or a real woman, and they will help you get out of whatever emotional situation is ruling you. No, don't allow such a thing. And if you're doing this towards another person, please stop. You have no right to go and talk to someone's mother or father or best friend and actually act like you're a saint in this situation and you can save them and so on. It's not the case for that. It's a very bad thing to do. If you have something to talk, talk with the other person. Just the two of you need to know what's going on, okay? And here I see this Ace of Swords cutting this thing out, cutting it out, like this is not working here. Whatever it is that you're doing, how you want to steal this this person's following, or how someone is trying to do this to you, even if they have good intentions, it's being cut out. Like someone opens their mouth, the King of Cups opens their mouth, and the whole charade is being cut. And as I was saying, like the King of Wands is very high up here, elevated over others that don't know better, who are naive maybe. After you cut them down to size, they end up in this Two of Wands situation over here. Okay, it's like the King of Wands sends this diplomatic party here. They arrive at the King of Cups' gathering or celebration. Okay, they do a number, then they're cut down to size, and they're on the way home. They're fewer. You know, like they maybe they set out as being a 5 people party, and they're coming back like fewer. Okay. Now the King of Wands is waiting on his throne here to see how this will play out. Okay, to see how this will play out. Maybe they themselves are coming over here, but I don't think so. They're very stagnant, okay? They're very sure of themselves that they will have this King of Cups agreeing to whatever treaty they're trying to present here. It's like, please sign the treaty for the greater good of all. No, the King of Cups will rip this treaty in two with his sword of truth. Okay, and when the treaty is cut in two, our King of Wands here ends up in the Two of Wands. It's like he doesn't know what to do. He was so sure of himself that this will work out. He didn't expect this Ace of Swords to come. So this person here in the Six of Wands is being cut down to size. Now, if you look at the Two of Wands, he's sitting on a tree stump here, okay? He's not so elevated now. He's still listening to this beautiful blue bird here. It's like listening to the divine for inspirations, for action. This person is stagnant. He's being tied here. Okay, so he needs to take a decision between two things. Should he continue with the treaty or not, even though the treaty has been already cut? But he doesn't know. He's stagnant. It's like, how come this didn't work out? So what do I need to do now? Should I try again in a different way, or should I just give up? This person doesn't know. It's the Two of Wands, and the twos usually tie into the High Priestess, which is secrets, which is intuition. Again, with this bird here, and the bird here on the Six of Wands. It's like waiting for a sign, reading the things, but being a bit stagnant, okay? It's like, what am I gonna do now? What now? And once you see the wand on the left and on the right, but this is like a false position to be in. This person can very easily untie themselves and move, but somehow they're trying to stay here still. The King of Cups clearly sees what's going on, and the King of Wands clearly sees what's going on, because they're looking at each other from the different parts of these, from the edges of the spread. So they're watching each other from afar. It's like they can see each other very transparently, very clearly, having binoculars to check on each other. And once the King of Wands unties himself from this situation, he needs to take a decision. Should I try again in a different way, or give it up entirely? But once he goes through this, these are like pillars here. It's like a gateway. Once he gets unstuck from this situation, he will choose away, and he will go for this portal, and I don't think he will be able to come back to this decision. It cannot be changed once he picks a side, once he picks a way of action. King of Wands is a very fiery person, and you know that fiery people, once they have done something, they don't like to backtrack. So I think his decision here may be final, and what I'm thinking he will choose is himself. He's choosing to be here, like on his throne, sitting in his full power and potential. Still looking back a bit, you know, looking towards the King of Cups. So this is how this epic story between you and another person ends here, because you have 21, the World card. In the reverse, you have the Ace of Swords here and the Two of Wands. So this is 1 and 2. And if you reverse it, you have 21, the World card in the reverse. Okay, so this is finishing up of a cycle. This is the last card in the major arcana, and this is finishing up of a cycle. Now I'm thinking for the King of Cups, because I see the water element here enveloping this person. Okay, for him it's final. I think his decision is very much final. Now for the King of Wands, he's somehow encompassed in this yeah, the King of Cups is okay, he's on his throne, but the King of Wands somehow is between these energies here. Okay, so the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands and 21, the World card, being upside down, with our king here in the middle. It's like this situation should have been the end of it, of this thing, but now comes the World card in the reverse. So he's between two endings. Okay, it's like the walls are caving in on him. He was very sure here with the Six of Wands. It's stable number. 6 is stable, but here he's stagnant in a way. He doesn't know what to do next. It's like, this was my plan for this for this new treaty, for this new way to live in together, like actually do great things between these two kingdoms, these two kings, but it's ending. So I think the King of Wands is ending up alone. So he needs to come up with other plans. Okay. Now, in order for him to be free, he's already on his throne, he's very secured here, he's okay. But in order to be free, this sword must come in for him to, like, actually take the truth that has been served to him, that cut him down to size, and release himself from this thing. He's gonna be a bit feisty, because in the World card, you can see there, here in the card, there's candle being lit on both ends, and this is a thing for fire signs, that they're so active that they can burn the candle at both ends and tire themselves out, and you know, it takes a bit of time for them to build up more fuel.